must be at least a few usable parts in here. Uh-huh. Ah, it's warped. Looks like everything else.
You dead. I mean, yeah, you'd have to get your stream set up, and you'd have to get a booster seat because you're really short, Berserker. So you'd have to, get the booster seat working. Faja, I require attention, Faja. I mean, I never said it was the best I got. It just went along with the conversation. God, Zelda, you think you're up? What up, Evil? Why are you looking for panic? Panic, panic, panic. At the disco? Are we panicking at the disco?
Who goes there?
No one.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Step aside. I'm approved to enter.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Tilly, welcome all. Tilly, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Guys, if you're not following Tilly, go fix that shit. Tilde is a wonderful streamer, and if you like cooking, as we were talking about, she's wonderful. So go follow Tilly, and she's funny, and she's a wonderful being. So you go follow her and be awesome. So Tilly, how was your stream? I hope it was wonderful. And I love your face. Berserker was asking me if I was going to race you playing this, Tilly, and I'm like, no, I don't race Tilly because Tilly beats me when I race her. That's what fucking Berserker Rage said, yeah. The only thing I'm racing is a poodle. Tilly, I was like, Tilly doesn't like me anymore. She doesn't raid me because you always go longer than me. And Tilly didn't invite me to play games on Saturday. I said I wanted to play. She never messaged me. She never messaged me to play games. Tilly hurt my feelings. Just kidding. But welcome all. If you guys don't know me, I'm Rod Variety streamer on Twitch. I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. This Saturday, I'll be doing my own cooking stream for the Metal Meal Meltdown. And yeah, this will be a good time. So come hang out with that. Oh, you played Dota? I thought you were playing fucking Repo or fucking Up. Or wherever that fucking game was called, Peak. That would explain the toxic cloud billowing overhead.
How observant of you. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance.
I used to play Heroes of the Storm with friends on like Saturday nights or like on the weekends. I had to look everything up though and like. What level are you, Tilly? In this. Also, most of my off time when I'm not streaming right now is trying to get through Supernatural because it's off of fucking Netflix next month. Yeah, I'm 7, about to be 8. I was trying to hit 8 so I could get my fucking hacking up to 3.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
What in the name of the architect?
Oh, right.
I bet
My
it's
guards
coming
told me to
back,
expect
Berserker.
you
They just haven't
arriving right before our chief
renegotiated,
mechanist
but
decided to harangue me with the latest in our
what up, Rage?
catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here arguing the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing. But
Oh,
not
Rage, I gotta
today.
send you a picture.
Perhaps this outsider can
Zelda's
assist.
getting ready for Metal Meal Meltdown also.
I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
You think Zelda's ready for Metal Meal Meltdown? Okay. I'm looking for some mech parts.
We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
Tilly, I don't know, like, I got mad at this game because at the very beginning when I'm leveling up, they're like, hey, we're going to give you this stat because you're so fucking ADHD with your skills that you can... I'm like, fuck you guys. Death by gas leak was not on my to-do list today.
Ah, that's where you're in luck. Thanks to our resident uranium scientist.
Shut up,
no one
Rage.
needs to die, perish, or suffer any injuries, grievous or otherwise. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype uranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Can't make any promises, but I do like the idea of a Zaranium shield.
That's the spirit. You've got gumption, nerve, and daring do. Almost reminds me of myself.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium.
That's nice,
I
Tilly.
can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
The Protectorate.
He's a good fellow.
I hate the
Your
Protectorate.
loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
I hate the fucking Protectorate. Gonna cause some trouble. Gonna cause some trouble. Gonna cause some trouble. Gonna cause some trouble. Also, Tilly, I was complaining about this, and maybe you have a feeling. I don't like how scarce ammo feels in this game. Like, it feels way more scarce than it did in the first game. That's nice to do.
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm starting to craft way more ammo, but I'm like, come on. Dude, I was running out of fucking... I was literally fighting things to get that chick her arm. Her extra arm. And, you see she's got, like, a monster arm. And I kept, like, running out of ammo mid-battle and have to run away. And then I got back to town and I made a bunch of it because I was pissed.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business.
Are you the shopkeep?
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
At this
This
installation.
is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode.
Let's see what you have for sale.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Please just let me buy stuff. I wish to pursue what you have for sale.
Current inventory indicates 0 copies of item designated stuff. Transaction halted.
I see. It's mislabeling stuff as a specific request. I'll have to add additional linguistic support for collective nouns. Look, for now, just use the phrase
Initiating commerce.
What did they want me to buy for them? Find Automech Repair Center. Locate replacement Automech parts. Okay.
Ambient zeranium levels are hot. State your business. Initiating commerce.
What am I? It doesn't have what I need, it looks like. She is ready. She's a fucking a metal ass poodle. Okay. 2,000 bits for that? Fuck me. Gizmo is losing his shit.
See you soon, I hope.
Just want me to talk to her. What parts are they even asking me to get?
Welcome. Glad to have you back. Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped.
No, Rage.
And then you.
I stopped scratching her and then get physically hurt.
I'm quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
I'm looking for some parts to reprogram combat mechs. You have anything like that?
You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
What was the quartermech working? And I take it you haven't questioned the quartermech?
There wouldn't be much point. Much as I'm fond of the quartermech, it couldn't even tell you the time of day. You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble.
Toss in a few bits and I'll ignore any crimes I uncover.
Fair's fair. Better to pay now than lose my favorite quartermech later. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for. Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all.
Could she have taken the parts?
Delphinia? No. I doubt she stole what I would have given her freely. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Man, I don't like the Protectorate, guys.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Outsider?
Yes. Let's have a look at you. No signs of Zeranium exposure, or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my vast expertise, surely.
Tilly, what were you playing today? Were you playing this? Oh, yeah, you said you were just gonna... I'm looking for automech parts. Know where any might be?
Normally, I'd say to ask the quartermaster, but he died a few weeks back. Perhaps he's been replaced since?
Thanks, Berserker.
I wouldn't know, as I've had my hands full since the attack.
What is morsels?
Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. One of them might know.
You mentioned Zeranium. Can you tell me anything about it?
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know?
What exactly is Zeranium?
Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined zeranium is used to power nearly all major protectorate technology.
I am.
It's an amazing efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause zeranium crystals to explode.
Tell me about its dangers.
Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses 2 risks. First, it's extremely volatile.
I'm raw dogging life, Berserker.
Burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, zeranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice. But that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, zeranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand.
How long can someone survive in a cloud of zeranium gas?
The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
How do I keep from getting zeranium poisoning?
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
Have any medical supplies for sale?
Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
You say next door. What do you mean next door?
Stay true, outsider.
We're here? Must be, okay.
Oh yes, I adore
Tiffy, what's up?
I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train
I'm gonna kick this lady in her
now,
coochie.
what is it you want?
I'm Princess Donut, and you are?
Quite busy, as I said, and less pleased for this unscheduled work suspension.
Yeah, that would be
Now,
nicer.
Did you have some business here?
I'm looking for some automech supplies that the quartermech misplaced.
Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of
How you doing,
bric-a-brac in here.
Tiffy?
After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that.
He must be the scientist that Marshall mentioned, the one working on a shield device.
Our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
Why is that?
A number of factors. Zeranium is dangerous, and we wouldn't want a researcher falling victim to their subject of study. The scarcity of volunteers is also a problem. Everyone wants to fix the gas leak, but
They're
no
doing
one
good,
wants
Tiffy.
to step inside a hazardous vapor. Now tell me, are you familiar with zeranium gas?
Blank stare.
Perhaps I should take that as a no. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How's that coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'd be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
So this is dangerous. I'm in danger.
Well,
I'm
of
in
course,
danger.
Obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies.
Does the gas need to be from the hangar, or wouldn't any Zeranium gas do?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo,
I hate this bitch.
Off with you now. Gather those samples. Shoo.
Can I just like murder this bitch? Would anybody notice? Would anybody notice? How do I get up there? The loader mech is out of order. There's no obvious sign of what could have caused the damage to his frame. Okay. I mean, definitely. I know I'm not waving a big dildo around at him like Dr. Claw, but I guess it works whatever, either way. Is that enough for a level? Jesus Christ, no, still not enough for a level. Donkey shits. I'll get back to that bitch. I may need to stab her in the fucking taint from behind. Stab her in the taint. Stab her in the taint. No, why am I... God damn it. Why does this game keep showing me the fucking quests of shit I don't want quests of? Speak softly, exactly, Tiffy. Claw is, he's careful. For a man as careful as he is, using as a dildo as a weapon is a interesting choice.
I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Angie's Choice.
Hello again. Have you spoken to... Ah, I see. Well, please inform me if and when you do.
survivors intend on stealing the very...
Vigilant
Tut,
ogre.
tut. No, nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction.
That vacuous cacophony sets... Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate, so I hope this is ample reward for your time. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the group once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's something else I need you to do. Something that would save many lives.
You mean do something extra? Great. What do I get out of it?
I can't offer you anything for it, but you've proven yourself sympathetic to our cause.
No.
Consider you a compatriot now. I'm counting on you to do right by folks here once more. Hopefully, you'll return afterward and find Westport thriving, all on account of your efforts. That is the only reward I'm able to offer.
Really? That's your best attempt at a persuasion?
Look, let's save ourselves some arguing. You've already helped me. I will grant you the writ. You can ignore my request, fine, but you'll at least hear me out. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
What do you want me to do about it? Kill him?
Regrettably, yes. Yes, I do. I have given the matter much thought and can see no other way around it. I may have been branded a traitor, but I remain loyal to Protectorate ideals, which he has abandoned. Brigadier Montelli is a stain on the Protectorate's good name, and every moment he remains in charge at the Vox Relay diminishes us further.
Sounds like a plan, Vigilant.
Good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience.
Yeah, that's all I want to.
Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare.
I hate to rain on the mood, but Westport's finished. You all need to move to Fairfield.
What utter nonsense. How can you say that? Now, when I have automech parts in hand. No, your timing is absurd. Your wit, witless. Do tend to differ. Seems to me we're persevering, demonstrating a mixture of aplomb, grit, and tenacity even. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are too.
That's no longer true. Westport's failing. Your people are overwhelmed and ready to leave.
But it's not everyone, is it? I'm sure it's not. The majority of my subjects are steadfastly loyal, resolute, right as rain.
I'm sorry, Vigilant, but your people have lost faith in the Protectorate.
Oh, I would love to argue that this is not the case, but I fear you are correct. This war, this devastation, it can't be denied they've taken their toll. Ultimately, I regard their well-being above all, but the joke is on you, really, and them, I suppose. Don't you see? We're all traitors. I no longer hold any authority over anyone. But if they still wish my blessing, it is theirs. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield. But I will be staying.
You should leave with your people.
Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve.
You don't seem like the type to just give up, not when your people still require a leader.
My former subjects jumped at the chance to abandon Westport. They don't need me.
Well, have fun. Okay, I don't know. Your protectorate failed Westport. It's not too late for you to live. Others need you.
I suppose my duty to my people remains, whether here
Pete,
or
what's
in
up, buddy?
Fairfield. All right. I'll go. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain.
Best of luck with that.
All right then. Suppose it's time.
What's up, Hey Tax?
Announcement.
That's how you know it's working.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Attention, everyone. Attention.
Yes.
I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon
Stinky, how you doing tonight,
the
friend?
settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield.
I mean,
safely
Haytax is
and
his
together.
like
Once
whole
there,
purpose in life.
You are to
Thank you
appeal
for
to
giving.
local
You know,
authorities for citizenship.
hey, you're a wonderful individual. Enjoy the wonderful emote, Stinky. Welcome to the Empire Rock.
You
Oh,
are
he'll
thus
Zelda.
and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct
4 gift
order from
subs
your
with Hey.
vigilant
You're
and is
such
not to be questioned.
for an asshole.
and
You're a
cannot be
generous
countermanded.
individual. Hey.
Now see to your preparations.
Fisting. You know that.
I will join you shortly.
Now you have a red rocket emote, Stinky, and you've had it before, so you're good. But I just want his card. Do 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 do. He's got a puppy. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Yeah, I need one hack up one more time. God damn it. Yes, if you guys weren't around earlier, we were talking about it. I am doing my Metal Meal Meltdown cooking charity stream on Saturday morning, which is from noon to 3 o'clock Eastern. So come hang out, watch me cook in my funny costume, and yeah. It'll be good times. I'm trying not to burn my house down, but I'm not making any promises. I'm not making any promises, so... Do 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 do. Do do do.
I look forward to a new life of audacious self-determination and unregulated consumption of sugary sweets.
Greetings, However, I may offer you initiating.
Compare. I have enough money. Okay. I mean, hey, I literally had people last year going, Rod, you're going to burn your house down. And I'm like, well, I guess it's a problem, but...
I think they're gonna open us with welcome arms. I meant to say,
If there's a possibility of some serious
Suppose
blame
I am
action,
a
I'm totally in.
big changes afoot. Big.
Hey, thank you for that resub. Welcome back to the Empire, Rod. Fucking, that's 11 months. Holy shit. All hail Zelda. The poodle. And this is Zelda. Zelda is part of the Metal Meal Meltdown. She even has an outfit, which we will be adding, signing. She has a battle vest that you will be able to give Zelda a battle vest. And then Gizmo Raving is always one of my favorites, and Gizmo Red Rocket, obviously. God, I need my... How close am I to this fucking level? I'm right there, man. I want to get my hacking up a little bit, like 2 more levels. I mean, makes sense. November rain.
What do you mean you're leaving? Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know. A life? Outside our lab? No. No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commit. Rolling up my sleeves.
I didn't kill her, but I did stab her in the back good. You are not a freak. Hey, you are a lover. I'm a freak. I'm a lover. You know, I like how I said you're not a freak and then immediately said you're a freak right after it. Ugh. I don't know if I did that right, but here we are. But Hulk Hogan says bad words I can't repeat, and I don't want to repeat. Or he did. Hulk Hogan was a bad man.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Who's unfriendly? Who are you bitching about?
Gonna take a wild guess and presume that industrial macrowave is the cause for the biomatter splattered hereabouts. Don't think I want the details.
Hulk tax? Not Hulk tax! Brother. Yeah, as I found more out about Hulk Hogan as I got older, the more you're like, oh, this guy really did suck. Okay, what the fuck was that?
Medicine.
Hunkering down. You're just not cut out for this job.
Where did these assholes come from?
Let's clear their ledger.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. The contents of a lock container can be viewed before lockpicking. Also, you gain an increased range bonus with guns. That's weird. That's a weird bonus perk there. Choo choo. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah. Okay, cool. I like that because it makes my guns better, and I get to hack, see what's in things before hacking then. Or lockpicking then, I should say.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia.
I mean,
By the
Penis is my name,
under
hey.
Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You don't seem in much of a position to be making demands.
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
How exactly did you end up trapped in there?
The whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment.
You're
When
right.
I failed to return.
Penis
I peeked
is my
outside
name.
and saw the others run in, blubbering, gibbering, hunting.
And King calls me Rod the Cod.
Clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination.
This building doesn't look like typical Auntie's Choice construction.
Yes, the Protectorate formerly utilized it for seed storage or something equally prosaic. Nothing as provocative as groundbreaking research.
All right, tell me about this initiative, innovative science you're working on.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind.
Capitalism.
The spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
If you ignore all the death and murder, I guess.
I mean, only judged by that narrow frame of reference. An auspicious start by certain ways of thinking, but I hardly share. I care about my staff so much. Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Didn't you hear? I murdered practically everybody.
Aha, thought so. Sometimes with screaming, it can be difficult to discern intent, like, I'm being killed, can be so close to, I'm running amok. Shame.
I'm being killed!
The staff and I all had such good chemistry together. Suppose it couldn't be helped, though. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
I'm sure your subordinates find that attitude quite inspiring.
As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me. Regarding what we need, well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
I have no idea.
Oh, dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
Lie. I have some medical training. Just tell me how and when to put it to use.
Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I need to do?
We'll need 2 things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
All findings from the expedition doesn't tell me much. How about some details?
I need all the particulars and analysis from the expedition put onto a data cartridge and brought back, along with fresh spores. Both will be key in the formulation of an antidote. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
I mean... Okay.
Pretty convenient that...
Journal quests. Might as well just get some fucking
to save himself from the spores. Still, we ought to fix this before it spirals more out of control.
I'm glad that Hay will show up to my stream, sorry, and encourage me while the house is burning down. Like, good job, Rod. Go for the kids. And then it's just that, hey, you just made me think that you might be a pyromaniac. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that that is a consideration in my mind now.
Entering a concentrated state.
Has anyone ever told you you were a pyromaniac before today? Hey. I'm wondering if there's patterns here.
And available at your request. Samples acquired. This quantity should be enough to produce the antidote.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover. Dude, I have to tell you guys, if you don't like all the shit about the our commander-in-chief blowing someone named Bubba made me laugh my ass off over the weekend. Made me laugh my ass off. Even if it wasn't a true story. Oh, they were so good, Divvy. I was laughing my ass off all weekend. God damn it. Okay. Now, my question is, do I murder the guy after letting him out? I don't know. I don't think so, but... like how you get fucking experience for just using a key card.
Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
Guess you're not overly surprised about the effects of this chemical agent.
Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best. Well, it's only a matter of time.
How much trouble do you think you'll be in over this outbreak?
Oh, this might work out yet.
Yeah, I want to murder him.
Ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
What? I need him to let me in so I can murder him.
This entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Yes, but I'm afraid it will cost you more.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance.
Let's just get this over with.
Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
Can't say I'll shed a tear over that one.
Oh, you got a cute little pup. He had a cute little pup.
We gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should.
You know how Auntie's Choice workers can get. Sometimes you have to shoot first.
Yeah, reckon I do. Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's blacklist.